Today we are going to be preparing 3 great side dish selections for your Thanksgiving feast that will impress and please your guests, and guess what? It takes less time. Let's begin this easy crowd favorite recipes by starting to prepare the cranberry sauce. Here I have taken 12 ounce or 3 cups of fresh cranberries that's washed well. Transfer them to a medium heated pan and add 3/4 cup of sugar and the zest of 1 orange. Also adding in freshly squeezed orange juice of the same orange that we have taken the zest. You can use a handy juicer just to extract the juice. I'm just using things that is handy enough for me to get the juice out. Now add in 1 cup of cranberry juice to the pan. Stir them until the sugar dissolves and the cranberries are soft and start to burst in about 10 minutes. Now, instead of the cranberry juice, you can also add water. It takes around 10 minutes to come to a saucy stage. At this point, if you need extra cranberry juice for the cranberries to cook, you can add so. If you don't have cranberry juice, water or pomegranate juice is a good substitute for this. Add sugar if required and let it cool to room temperature before serving. Have them prepared in advance and it's so easy to put together on the day of Thanksgiving. Next, we have a go-to side dish that makes the most tender and tasty carrots. To start with, in a medium heated pan, add 2 tablespoons of butter and a sprig of rosemary. To this, add the cleaned carrots and toast them well to coat all the butter with the carrots. Now, if you don't have the similar kind of carrots, baby carrots works the best. Now season them with salt and pepper to taste. I love adding a hint of freshly grated ginger. This gives the perfect balance of the ginger and the sweetness of the carrot and brown sugar. At this point, I'm adding half cup of water that's enough to cook the carrots. Make sure not to add the brown sugar earlier because it may get burnt and we will lose the caramelization. Now, halfway through, I'm adding 1/4 cup of brown sugar and stir them well. Cover the pan and cook until the carrots are caramelized and tender enough. It took around 10 minutes for me to have the perfectly cooked carrots along with the brown sugar. The butter, the sugar and the ginger brings out the flavor and the carrots just melts in your mouth tender. Transfer them to a serving dish and serve to your crowd-pleasing guests. Without any delay, let's dive into our next recipe, which is the pan-roasted Brussels sprouts with bacon. Let's prep the Brussels sprouts by washing them well and let go of any wilted or discolored leaf. Now while slicing them, discard the bottom end of each Brussels sprout and slice them vertically to half the sprouts. Also have your bacon chopped up and keep them aside. In a medium heated large skillet, cook the bacon until it's crispy and once done, remove them to a paper towel lined plate. You can see all these bacon fat. Discard any excess fat and in the same pan add 1 tablespoon of butter and place the Brussels sprout with its flat half side down and cook until it's brown and crispy with some salt and pepper to taste. At this point, add 2 cloves of crushed garlic, stir them and cook them on the opposite sides too. These Brussels sprouts absolutely turns crispy on the outside, but at the same time it's fleshy and soft on the inside. The more brown it turns on the outside, the more tastier and crispier your Brussels sprouts changes into. Finally, let's toss in the cooked bacon back into the pan Mix them well and give them a minute or so to blend well with the Brussels sprouts. Serve them hot and immediately. This is just an absolutely stunning and delicious dish for your crowd-pleasing guest. These side dishes are so easy that they can be paired with just any main dish for Thanksgiving. I hope you guys enjoyed this easy, favorite Thanksgiving recipes. Please do try them and let me know down at the comment box. Before signing off, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for latest updates.